Start the beat. It is now time to explain to people just what's wrong with me. Yay!
What's up, guys? It's Jimmy James welcoming you to another Mixing It Up, going fucking crazy, loving every second of it. It's 7:35, November 2nd, 2022, and boy, I got something for you. So stick right there, because we're about to go to places. Oh, fuck, you know me. We've been there. Let's just get there. Alright, starting it off, I wanted to throw at you just a little crazy shit.
I sort of gave up on the human race and gave up on the American dream and culture and nation, and decided that I didn't care about the outcome. And that gave me a lot of freedom from a kind of distant platform to be sort of amused, a kind of to watch the whole thing with a combination of wonder and pity, and try to put that into words.
Not caring about the outcome. What do you mean by that?
Not having an emotional stake in whether this experiment with human beings works. I really don't care. I love people as I meet them one by one. People are just wonderful as individuals. You see the whole universe in their eyes if you look carefully. But as soon as they begin to group, as soon as they begin to clot, when there are 5 of them or 10, or even groups as small as 2, they begin to change. They sacrifice the beauty of the individual for the sake of the group. I decided it was all under the control of groups now, whether it's business, religion, political people, or what, and I would distance myself from wishing for a good outcome. Let it do what it's going to do, and I'll enjoy it as an entertainment.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Alright, guys, we're trying this without noise suppressor. I want to see if this makes a difference. Let's see if this makes a difference. This is my favorite shorts. It's going to be mixed in with mostly comedians, Dave Chappelle, George Carlin, maybe shit you haven't heard of. So, like I said, mixing it up. A little bit about everything, but let's get this out of the way first. And here we go.
Just being real. It's fucked up, man. It's a tough time for the blacks. I love you too. And then here comes the banana peel. I'm waiting on it in a second. You know, that's how it starts. I saw in the paper today that the guy that threw the banana at me got arrested again because he threw a banana at another motherfucker in a bar. Insane effect. Look it up online after the show. He actually did that. And that guy was black too. I'm just saying. And you know what a guy said he did it at night? He said, I did it because Dave Chappelle is racist. So, nigga, that's not the best way to handle that if I am racist. What if Martin Luther King just went around throwing tuna casserole on white people? Would that work? Huh? I seen your girl bubbling. She's drunk as hell, buddy. Listen, sir, I don't know what she's saying, but just take my advice. Get some water in her, or you're going to have some dry pussy when you get home.
CIA likes to hire people with anxiety. It likes people that have a natural set of anxious or paranoid wiring in their head, because those are people who are already more naturally cued for observable changes in their environment. So then all they have to do is train you to control your anxiety, and they get all the benefits of you already naturally being paranoid.
In the orgy scene.
The rule is that no matter what you do in your artistic expression, you are never, ever allowed to upset the alphabet people. You know who I mean. Those people that took 20% of the alphabet for themselves. I'd say the letters, but I don't want to conjure their anger. for themselves.
And just a little fun, cute fact, I did not get the alphabet disease from Dave Chappelle. I just wanted to cut in and say that I didn't know he said that, or he might have, and I might have forgotten, but I did not get that from him. Anyway, the rest of the shit, those people that took up 20% of the alphabet for themselves.
I'd say the letters, but I don't want to conjure their anger. It's too late now. I'm talking about them L's and them B's and them G's and the T's. People be surprised. I have friends, all kinds of letters. Everybody loves me, and I love everybody. I got friends who are L's, I got friends who are B's, and I got friends who are G's. But the T's hate my fucking guts. And I don't blame them. It's not their fault, it's mine. I can't stop telling jokes about these things. I don't want to write these jokes, but I just can't stop.
He may not like this story. In '98, we were playing Utah Jazz. Scottie Pippen was out, and we knew we just played Utah in the finals the year before. So every game we play against Utah is a message. You want to send a message. Look, you have to establish yourself inside. You have to dominate. We're going to come to you early. So he understood that. He knew the importance of that. The first quarter ends. Luke has 12 points, 4 blocks, and 4 rebounds. And I go to Luke, I say, that's how you play, man. You do that, we dominate. We up by 16 at the end of the game. Luke had 12 points, 4 rebounds, 4 blocks. And Luke says, it's okay, mate. And I just looked at Luke and I said, you know what, Luke? That is the last time I'm going to give you a compliment in the middle of the game.
Fair, One of the great things about being a psycho is you can spot another psycho from a mile away. That's really great thing. I can spot him. It's in the eyes. Never look at the costume. Nice people look at the costume. They'll see somebody in like dad jeans, pushing their kid on the swing, the whole nerdy sweater. Hey, how you doing? You believe the summer's already over? I mean, this is crazy, right? Oh, this one here's got me running around, She's running the house. People always like, oh my God, he's so nice. Such a great family man. And I'm just sitting thinking in my head like, dude, that guy is a fucking psycho. He's a psycho. Look at him, see that? That dude is barely hanging on. He is white-knuckling it through all the shit he thinks he's supposed to do. All that fucking guy needs, he just needs a little nudge. That's it, just a little nudge. You have no idea what that guy's capable of. I would not the hard drive of that man's computer. I'm telling you.
Visibly bothered.
You want to discuss that little incident that happened downstairs in the kitchen? And I'm like, no, honey, can you just give me a second? My heart is still on the floor down there. Just give me a second. I know I fucked up. She doesn't give a shit at that point. And she's right. It's her kid, too. So she just wants it. I'll tell you right now, if you think you're going to do this next fucking house, all this shit. I mean, she was right. She was 100% right, but I wasn't ready to hear the information. So she just sort of zoned out. And if my kid's here, and you're going to fucking do it. And I'm just sitting there, laying in the bed with the nerve to be upset with her. She didn't do anything. And I'm just staring at her mouth as it's moving, not hearing anything. I just started thinking of the news. Like a news story just popped into my head. That news story every once in a while, you'll see it like every year and a half. You just see some guy never committed a crime in his life. Went to church every week, helped old ladies across the street, and then out of nowhere, he just kills his wife. And I'm thinking, it's got to be from times like this. Just
wasn't sure what was going to happen.
The whole crowd band together and started chanting, "We want our money back. We want our money back." I said, oh shit. I snapped out of it. Good people of Detroit, hear me. Hear me now. You will never get your fucking money back. Fuck that. I said, I'm like Evel Knievel. I get paid for the attempt. I didn't promise this shit would be good. Boo, they said, fuck you. This went on for a long time. And then after the show, I felt so bad, I took half of the money from the show, thousands of dollars. I said, I'm going to give this to charity. You know what I did? I bought $25,000 worth of bubble gum and drove around Detroit and handed it out to the homeless so they could chew it and still be hungry. I was very mad at Detroit that night. She's older than me.
I took my girlfriend.
Is the word pussy offensive? All right, just checking. I asked that crowd when we was in Denver, I said, is the word pussy offensive? And the whole crowd said no, except for two people. One was a woman in the front. She's older than me, maybe around my age. Definitely a feminist. You know what I mean? Short haircut, plaid shirt, you know what I'm saying? And she didn't say it offended her. What she said is, she said, I'm uncomfortable with that word. And I was like, really? You? And then before I could ask her why, there was one other guy. He was in the balcony. Now, I don't think he was saying this to me, but he said this. Everybody heard him say it. He goes, it's delicious. I don't think I've ever heard pussy called delicious before in my life. Now, this is not to say that it's bad, but it's definitely an acquired taste. I don't think any of us taste pussy.
All right, guys. That's just a couple of the shorts. We'll be back with some more right after this. With the two tough boys. I know there's not two of them. There's a little gang I ran into, man. These guys are cool. You know, they were young kids, you know, but, you know, they weren't out there. They didn't, I don't think they cursed. I mean, I was recording them. You know, I said, let me record you. One dude followed me. Like on Spotify. He likes Spotify. I was like, that's dope. I'm down with any platform you listen to me on, but so I wanted to give a shout out to all the two tough boys. But instead of me going all over their names, which because I don't remember them all, but you guys know this already, I'm bad with names. I'm gonna let you guys listen to about 3 minutes ish. Me just recording them, and they were pretty cool. I gotta admit, they were pretty cool. Not like how I was growing up around in these parts. It was very different. You know, if I wasn't in and out getting in trouble, I would be playing video games. So here is, without further ado, here is me interviewing the two tough boys. Here, all right, recording now. All right, what's the name of it?
It's capital T-O-O, capital T-U-F-F, and then right. Boys.
And the B-O-Y-Z or B-O-Y-S?
B-O-Y-S.
Ah, just get the Z in there. All right, so two tough boys. You heard that. What's your name? You got a special name? Spitter?
Huh?
Spitter? What's your name?
Too Tough.
Your name's Too Tough.
Too Tough Eddie.
What are you riding?
2019 Fat Ripper.
A what?
A 2019 Fat Ripper.
A Fat Ripper? A Fat Ripper? Am I saying that right?
A Fat Ripper.
Oh, a Fat Ripper. That sounds like a fart. What's your name?
Cookies.
Cookies?
Cookies.
Cookies?
Yeah.
Like cookies? That's nice. Is it hair or something?
He
always wears the shirts.
My Instagram is...
Oh, nice. Oh, I like that.
My Instagram is bikelife.bandit.
Bikelife.bandit.
It's lowercase p with an L .bandit.
Bike Life Bandit. This will be repeated. You guys don't mind if I throw this out here, right? It's not live now. I'll edit it later. You want to throw your name out?
Too Tough Adam.
Too Tough Adam. I'm here with the two tough boys in Philly. They're all riding these bikes. And what kind of bike you riding?
26-inch box flyer.
What year is it?
2021.
2021. Who has the best bike? Well, I did you name you Cookies. You're Too Tough Adam.
Me? I got the best bike.
What's your name, bud?
Jack.
You or him?
Yes.
What's your name?
Jack.
Just Jack? You don't have like I was Unit. Jack. My name was Unit. Growing up, Unit Killer. Before G Unit. So you're just Jack. All right, you're Jack. Jack Tough.
Too Tough Jack.
You gotta give him a nickname, man. And what about this guy?
Jeremy.
All right. Jeremy. All right, Jack, first. What are you riding, bro? This is it. I'm just doing an introduction.
C2. A collective C2.
Year?
It's no year.
Ah, man. You don't know the year?
No, they're all the
same bike.
I'm just this guy's stuff.
Well, I guess you could say 2022 because I got it 2022.
Jeremy, what are you riding? Your sister's bike, I'm assuming.
No.
Don't worry, man. I make fun of everybody.
26-inch box flyer.
Hey, you guys know your years. That's when I'm surprised.
That's 2022.
Is that like you guys remember when you got them?
I got it last
That's
Christmas.
2022.
That one?
Yeah, 2022.
Pink is in style, man. Pink and white's nice. It ain't girly anymore. When we grew up, I would get my ass kicked. I was Southland. You get your ass kicked in Southland, you probably one of those.
South?
Is this yours?
He grew up in South.
No, the Jimmy James show, dude. It looks like, well, we're recording. I'm gonna end the recording with the Two Tough Boys with an S. Nah, they're pretty cool. They chilled, they're talking to me for a minute. I'm gonna give my holler. Also, again, on my upcoming show, I don't have the title yet. Usually I do it, but. Alright, peace out. Say peace, boys.
Peace.
Peace. Alright, now you're gonna. Wait, you wipe your ass and then look at it. You don't think anybody else does that?
I got the wash drag.
You wipe your ass to look at the wash rag and say, hey, I've been cleaning my ass good. You do it, don't you?
Well, I had to. It's like the wife. Like, I go keep wasting wife.
to 50 feet.
Hey, you fucking dirty bastards. What is up? It's Jimmy James, and I'm gonna do a test because I don't know. Let's see how this, can you hear this? Well, this is Jimmy James, and I'm here to tell you it's the ad. I got it. It's ads. Ad time. Ah, shit. Hey guys, what's up? This is Mixing It Up Part 3. I would have had more on here, but had some family stuff I had to get to. So here is a raplet. I didn't really get to finish it. Just I'll get more onto the serious stuff later. But as for now, take care of yourselves and one another. But just one more thing, I wanted to give a shout out to Cody Lewis. Go check him out on the Daily Chat. And also Justin Stewart. That's Justin's Eye on Entertainment and World Review. I'd like to give him a shout out. Go check those guys' podcast out. There's a lot of others out there. There's other people out there you might be interested in hearing. Go check them out. You know, I'm just trying to stay true, you know, to myself and to you guys, even though all this shit's going on, and I'll get into it on my next show, which will be ASAP. But right now, I got some shit I gotta go take care of. So once again, peace out. Like always, take care of yourselves and one another. Jimmy James. Peace.
2,000 years later.
Hey, what's up? It's Jimmy James in my Raplet show, and you're the only one that knows from the bottom of my soul to the top of the mountains where the trolls live. You know I tell you the truth, like a number in a phone booth. Mad lib the words right to you, cause I'm mad at the world and I want to drop truth bombs on all of you, like the U.S. on other side effects from their own mistakes, like the war in the Gulf of Mexico or monopolies or Hades. What the fuck am I talking about, ladies? These are just words that I put in front of others, like skippity doo dah skippity dee. I'm a toxic fuck that's kind of sort of probably crazy. We drop truth bombs, like the U.S. dropping their own bombs on their own soldiers then calling it a mistake. Let's take that word apart and see if there's any truth to the seldom truth that is behind our government's real troops. Okay, so let's stir this shit up like some sort of weird soup. We're going to take the letter M for mistake and we're going to say for fuck's sake. Why don't we ever stop bombing other places? Is this a show called Oil Races? Maybe say to ourselves we can try diplomacy instead of unknowingly dropping bombs on pedestrians, human beings, or maybe just a friendly. Okay, let's get to the I of the problem, which is in stands for inflation, manifestation, or is it a true manifestation of our government's control to get our spending bread up, with no pun intended, so we have to spend more for our dough, so we can be fat like the kid from the movie, The Interview, when that Chinese fat dude was trying to show the world that North Korea isn't a skinny nation of poor kids leaning on the shoulders of some of the most powerful nukes in the world with some fat dude in the middle controlling it all. Next up on the docket for mistakes is S, in, standing for society. Is it a priority or is it a parody? Maybe just people and their property of us, slaves to the machine, like gold dust, gold rush, or sawdust. I guess it's a must. It's all in the air, you can't catch it all. Nothing you can do but let it fall. Now we're going to get to the middle of this crisis with the next letter up T, with that must be, Twitter and all its bitter wars, sinister moments, and how it thinks it runs us. Example, world's media outtakes, outbreaks, pandemic bullshit. Yeah, I just said that. What are you going to do, Twitter? Polish me off like a turd for a month or two and then say OMG, Twitter just banned me. Now I'm in that club too. Batter up letter A. I must say, A would have to stand for Attorney General. What the fuck are you supposed to be doing? Honestly, what is your job title, besides leaving short messages on cigarette cartons? May I get a pardon for what I'm about to be farting your way? And I must ask, who keeps Elon Musk in check? But that's just a side note. Back on this side show, what do you do? I don't understand how a general like you can just sit back and be an attorney of anything, and absolutely have no point of view, other than point and say the problem lies with you. Yes, more lies coming straight at you, from the horse's mouth to the cancer in the room. Even cancer has a job more interesting than you. Fuck me on this politician political point of view, and all these viewpoints I've been lately viewing, but maybe I'm just waking up from a long nap of being a slave baby since I can remember hearing the news about what you people in power really do. Maybe you're just fucked up like this whole politically overrated shit show of a joke. Viewpoint, at someone who actually matters, you point and we automatically believe, and we automatically achieve this overwhelming sensation that the powers that be are absolute. But I only speak the truth. I make sure people who are brainwashed like you don't fall into your traps and find out the only way they can get out is to chew off their own leg to find out a semblance of the truth. We'll get back to that matter later, but next letter up is K, stands for killing them softly, or killing them intentionally. Just killing them immediately. Cut the world's population in half so the 3,400 plus rich people can get their rocks off. On the next letter up, E, erection, elections, standing for equity, equality. Holy shit, take me out and throw me in an infirmary. Oh, I'm sorry, that was the letter I. We're going backwards. We'll just call this Back to the Future Part 4. 1.1 gigawatts. Great Scots, holy plots, mistakes that never stop, always from a politician's point of view from the top. Tick-tock, time's up. I guess we'll just call this another missed opportunity, so let's take the clock and turn it back, because we're supposed to be on E, basically empty like my soul and our empathy. What the fuck are people doing to make this world better? Go out and see.
What's up, guys? This is Jimmy James. Just one more thing. If you listen to me on this, Spotify, Anchor, any platform you're on right now, you can also follow me on YouTube, Twitter, whatever, Facebook. Like I said, you could do it all. You can go on there, you can like me, you can hate me, you can dislike, approve, unapprove, whatever you think I need to do to approve, or to get your approval. That's all I'm looking for. That's all I care for. I just care for your approval. But for now, this is me just saying goodbye. Bye, world.
Okay, Jim, I'll see you around. Where you going? Oh, no. Oh, that's not what I thought he meant by that at all.
Goodbye, everybody.